Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 22 chat.
And it is episode 22.
Whoa!
Whoa, we're in Inception. Big Brother Inception. Well,
someone wake me up. Are you telling me there's like an alternate timeline where like the people that were evicted or the ones that are still in the house, like it's flipped?
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That really would. Oh, that's the twist, Julie? Thank you. So Tyler did not use the veto.
Okay.
And
not that I wanted David to go up necessarily either, but I don't want this. Davon and Kevin are still up on the block. It's a bummer.
Day's the target.
Yeah.
Day tells Kevin about the people who told her that she's an inspiration.
Yeah,
I love hearing this.
She's having a hard time this season. She feels like she can't be herself because, you know, she was an early boot her first two seasons. And she thought, you know, if I come back and I kind of like
Clamp it.
Yeah, you know, she put a muzzle on herself basically, and it's been really difficult for her, and she feels like crap thinking about.
I feel like both her and Bailey have done that.
Yeah, she feels like crap thinking, you know, all these people look up to me and tell me like how I've helped them like overcome obstacles, and now I'm not like preaching. I'm not practicing what I preach. Right. So I feel bad for her that's been her experience.
I feel bad that she feels that way, but the Big Brother house is not reality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, but
you have to be a certain way.
You gotta play the game.
You gotta play.
But also,
you can't, like, just say whatever you want to say.
What do you mean?
No one can in the game.
Right, but, like, she's up against a lot because the Big Brother house is, like, a microcosm of society.
Right, unfortunately.
So she's up against a lot. She's got an extra burden on her shoulders, and I feel bad about it.
Yeah. There's just nothing good about this season, really.
I mean, we did get to see a lot of faves come back. I mean, we got to see Janelle and Kaser on the feeds together again, which was great.
Some of the people who I thought I liked before this season, I don't like.
Yeah, but that's for another day. So, Davon is saying she's not really going to go hard with the campaigning. She feels like there's not a great chance that she's staying anyway. She's not going to give Tyler, Cody, or Enzo the satisfaction of campaigning to them because she's already seen them make fun of other people.
Kiss their asses.
I know. They've made fun of people this season for like campaigning and trying hard to stay.
Right.
And she's just not going to let that be her.
Good for her. I wouldn't either.
So her plan is, you know, she's thinking, okay, I got Danny and Nicole, and she's thinking I can get maybe Christmas. She'll talk to old girl. It cracks me up every time she would call Christmas old girl.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she is old girl.
And David, she's hoping, you know, she did a solid for David early on, and she's hoping he will return the favor.
She wasn't very nice to David.
This past week has been rough.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
So, Kevin and Memphis have a chat. Memphis,
he basically says,
you're gonna stay.
You're staying!
Yeah.
He's like, keep doing what you're doing. Don't do anything wild. You know?
I was waiting for him to say, all right, you're staying. Now what are you gonna do for me?
I know, right?
I'm so sick of Daddy Warbucks Memphis.
Do not put him in a musical, please. Don't do that to me.
All right, so Kevin and Day.
They're talking about last week's vote. This was a very popular topic of conversation this past week.
Kevin's a little woke. He thinks Nicole was the flip vote.
Nah, Kevin was really back and forth about it, but he was the one that kept saying, like, I think it was Nicole.
Yeah. It's possible.
And, you know, every time Day's like, no, I don't think so. Like, we've turned a new leaf.
It was a knife in my heart.
I know. It's
every single time.
It's very hard to watch. But she's like, no way that Nicole is going to F me over again. There's just no way. We're in a different place now.
She didn't get the name Nicole for no reason at all.
Yeah. So Davon was like, I'm going to ask Nicole one more time. And she was pretty confident that Nicole was going to tell her the truth.
Right.
Which She did not. Nicole was like, I voted the way that I told you I did.
I swear it. I swear it.
Yeah, so she lied to Davon again. This lie is just getting worse and worse. And then after Davon left the room, Nicole was like, I'm going to tell her eventually. You just got to find the right time. It on TV. She's thinking goodbye message.
Well, Day is... she's taking Nicole to the grave.
What do you mean?
She's trusting her until she goes to the grave. She couldn't screw me again, right? Think again. She's a little bee in this game. Ugh. She wants the money.
Well, of course, but like it got nasty this week.
Yeah.
So anyway, Memphis and Enzo were talking. There was like not a lot going on this week. Really, the feeds were pretty dead for a lot of this week. So they had to show people like planning for next week. So but it was interesting because this clip actually was from like early in the week or even like the end of last week. So Memphis comes up with this idea. He's like, I want to create 2 Final 3 alliances. So both of them...
They're going to be identical except for the third member.
Yeah. So he creates a Final 2 with Enzo. And he's like, you and me, we're going to make 2 different Final 3 deals. Mm-hmm. One with Christmas and one with Cody. And they both have the same name.
The wise guys.
So Enzo's like, that's it. You know, they show it. Everybody's on board. And I got to say, like, honestly, it's a good plan for Memphis.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's legit or not. Like, if people are going to stick to it. I know Cody has already told Nicole about it. She doesn't know that there's 2 because Cody doesn't know that there's 2.
Right.
I'm surprised that Enzo has not spilled to Cody yet. But on the other hand, Enzo wants to win this time.
He wants to win, yeah.
He wants to win this time, and he would have a lot better chance of beating Memphis than he would beating Cody. So I wouldn't be surprised if Enzo did want to go to the end with Memphis.
I really hope Memphis is not in the end,
oh my God,
too.
I know.
That would really hurt my feelings.
Yeah. So then, back to things concerning this week. Danny and Christmas were talking, and Christmas is already suspicious that there's something going on with Danny, Nicole, and Davon all working together.
Christmas knows what's up. She sees who's picking who for what and when.
Also, she was part of the girls' alliance.
That too.
That included Danny, Nicole, and Davon.
Right.
But Christmas was kind of like pushed out of that. She's not really a part of that anymore. But she was there when they formed this, so obviously she should know, they're working together.
Well, Danny and Christmas are having a chat, and Danny makes it clear that she wants to keep Day.
Yeah, she wants Kevin to go. She says Kevin is better in competitions. Davon is not coming after us. And Christmas is like, this is just more confirmation that those girls are working together. How dare they?
Yeah.
So, of course, she's got to...
How dare they have a girls' alliance?
Yeah, run. Report it back to the guys.
Well, Christmas goes and talks to Memphis.
She's like, guess what? These girls are working together. And Memphis is like, we can't have that. We got to split that up.
We need to scoop up David.
Yeah, so Christmas is saying, like, we should try and solidify something with David. We need to hedge our bets. So she's saying, let's offer him a deal. I think it was like for Final 8.
Right.
A deal for Final 8.
I wrote down Final 6.
That's all right. It's been a long day. A deal for Final 8.
It wasn't 6?
No.
Oh.
Deal for Final 8. And basically, Christmas is not planning... A lot of people are not planning on targeting David right now anyway.
Right.
Because they want to start going after...
Bigger
threats? Like other people, yeah.
I think they kind of might want to drag David to the end because...
Maybe not like the end, but like...
Near the end? Final 4-ish?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people do.
Well, Christmas wants to use David as a tool to take shots at Nicole and Danny.
Well, she's also thinking like, okay, we need to make a deal with him just in case he wins HOH, so then he won't come after us. But like you said, he'll go after... Danny and Nicole instead. Because Christmas doesn't want to be the one to do that.
Does David realize how badly Memphis is treating him?
Yes.
He does?
He does. He thinks that Memphis is a douche.
Okay.
He is well aware.
It's not clear if you're a casual.
Yeah. I think a lot of times David is just playing along because, he's trying to play the game. He doesn't want to...
He doesn't want to make waves.
Right.
Right. So I feel really bad that David has to put up with Memphis just to get as far as he can in the game.
Yeah.
Because Memphis really is a douche canoe.
I mean, even just everybody else, the way that they talk to David, like he's some idiot because he's like a rookie or whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, but anyway, Christmas does talk to David, and I just felt like really weird watching this conversation because Christmas was like very
condescending
and like slimy and like you should be targeting Danny and Nicole. Like who did Davon not mention in her speech? Blah blah blah.
David, let's make a deal.
Yeah.
The way she was talking to him like a little child.
Like I know how you voted last week. It was
so
weird.
Creepy.
It was weird.
It was so creepy.
So she basically tells
this
David.
Feels dirty.
Yeah, this feels dirty.
Yeah.
Lisa Rinna.
Yep.
She tells David, like, I know that you voted for Tyler to go. And I know that Nicole was supposed to vote with you guys. She did not.
Oh.
So
David's like.
Yeah, she offered David a deal, which was like really lame. She was like, I will tell Davon in my goodbye message the truth that Nicole was the one that flipped, not you. If you promise to keep me safe if you win one of the next 2 HOHs.
That sucks because how lame is this deal that she will tell Nicole in her goodbye message, we want receipts.
Tell Davon.
Yeah, tell Davon about Nicole in the goodbye message. Like, how are you going to prove it?
Yeah, how are you going to prove that, number 1?
Yeah.
Number 2, a million other people are going to do the same thing for free. So,
exactly.
So who cares? But obviously David took the deal because, duh.
He has to.
You don't not take the deal.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Even
mean
if
you
don't
have
want
to
the
follow
deal,
through with it.
You can write a check that your ass can cash in Big Brother.
This is not Below Deck. This is Big Brother.
That's right.
So I thought, it was interesting that there was no mention of anything that happened while the feeds were down for almost an entire day. We didn't see any footage from that.
What do you think it was?
I think they were just like punishing the viewers, the live feeders, because of the wall yeller.
Maybe we should all punish CBS and cancel our feeds.
I don't know. Would that really matter? I don't know.
Probably not. What, would there be one less candle on Charlie Moonves's birthday cake for today?
I don't know. Happy birthday, Charlie!
Yeah.
But, no mention of that. Also, obviously, they're not going to say that there was a wall yeller because they don't want to encourage that. But there was a wall yeller, and apparently...
that was like the 100th wall yeller this season so far.
This week. This was a big one because apparently this wall yeller said, while Davon and Kevin were outside, that Nicole was lying, and Nicole was the one that flipped her vote. So, finally... Davon and Kevin were like, okay, 100%, like, we were on board now that Nicole flipped, but...
were they?
Yeah. Yeah, today.
Okay, because
we got confirmation.
We're not there yet, though, but Davon seemed really, really surprised when she talked to Julie at the end that Nicole
I don't think she was
dishonest.
surprised about the vote. I think she was more reacting to Danny and Nicole being in the committee alliance, I think. Because she knew about the vote. She knew about the vote.
Maybe they told her you should act surprised because...
I mean, she's getting, like, 100% confirmation from Nicole's mouth. But, like, she knew about the vote by this point because of the wall yeller.
I think they actually probably... I feel like they told her, this isn't in the storyline. We need continuity. Don't say that you know about this because it'll be way more keeping with the show and dramatic and,
I don't know. But we're not there yet. So it's time for the pre-eviction speeches. So Julie checks in with everybody. Davon was up first. And Davon...
she had a very long speech.
But this speech was iconic. Instant classic. Beautiful speech. She gave shout-outs to... Cassandra Walden, rest in peace.
Yeah.
The first house guest to ever enter the U.S. Big Brother house. Danny Reyes, an absolute legend.
Tamar,
legend.
Legend is right.
So she was...
all strong black women.
Yeah, the first African-American winner U.S. Big Brother. Right. I mean, it was Celebrity Big Brother, but still, it's a branch.
Yes.
But Davon was talking about how she came in here, she wanted to be the first one who looked like her to win a regular season. And it was a beautiful speech. It really was. And
then, unfortunately, she said, I completed my mission. You know, that I was in the house and represented.
Well, she seems to be at peace with it.
Yeah.
But then she took it further. She also talked about jury management and the importance of that. She's like, I'm off to the jury house, but...
I know what you did.
Yeah, she was like, I went around to everyone this week and asked them what was going to happen. Some people were straight up with me. Like, Christmas was honest with her.
Yeah.
Some people telling me BS.
Liars.
Yeah.
Liars.
So she said she's going to be taking that into consideration. And she also used Nicole as an example. She was like, I know that I stayed here like a few weeks ago when she was up against Bailey because of what I did in season 18. She still voted for Nicole to win, even though Nicole screwed her over. But she said,
stabbed her in the front.
Exactly. She said, that time, Nicole stabbed me in the front. This time, like, I'm going to remember who was stabbing me in the back. So there's a difference there.
Right.
Damn. It was a great speech.
So then Julie said, oh, damn, Kevin, hurry up. You can't top that. Don't even try.
Kevin gave a great speech, too.
He did.
He was talking all about representation and how important it is. And I really enjoyed his speech as well. I'm glad he wasn't shouting out his jewelry line or his girlfriend's cookbook.
I wish he would have had a couple more seconds, though, because I felt like it was rushed and like a lot of people didn't exactly get everything that he said, and everything was very important. All right, so now we have the vote.
Okay.
And yes, she did get stabbed in the front as well as the back.
I was surprised by this vote, though. I thought it would be unanimous. I didn't think that Danny and Nicole would stick out their necks like that and give Davon those sympathy votes. So I was surprised that they did that. But yeah, Davon was evicted by a vote of 5-2. And of course, Nicole had to...
Little troublemaker Nicole.
Had to ruin Davon's exit.
Tried to snatch her wig and pull out her earring.
Oh, Nicole.
Oh, no! All right, so Julie again. I don't know where Julie's getting this stay right there, lady.
That's one of my favorite parts of the season.
Julie also said, I want a piece of that wig and earring. And I don't know if I can control myself, so stay right there, lady.
Julie's really cracking me up this season.
She's a bit much. All right, so after the commercial break, they came back, and Julie and Davon. Davon is just, she's done. She stuck the fork in it. She's
been through a lot this season.
Get me the frig out of here. I can't take these people
She said,
anymore.
I'm relieved. I'm sick of these people.
Yeah.
We are too.
Julie said, I am too.
Basically.
I'm a fan of yours, even more so after this season.
Yeah. She asked, why do you think the majority kept Kevin over you?
Ooh, and Day said, because he can be puppeted.
I mean, she said, I love Kevin, but he can be puppeted and I cannot. I mean, she's not wrong. People are going to be, but at the same time, like, she did kind of get tricked by Danny and Nicole.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree that Kevin can be puppeted. I think Kevin was just guilty of the same bad reads that she had, but I feel like
There's
she's
some
not
bad
really
reads this season.
owning up to it as much.
I don't know. Sorry, guys. Late night.
She's had a lot.
All right.
Are you ready for some margs?
No.
All right, so the goodbye messages. Tyler outed his alliance.
Yeah. They had to get to these goodbye messages because Julie wanted to ask some questions about the information that was being revealed to Davon.
And Nicole came clean in her goodbye message.
She also said, like, I'm working with 5 other people, and I'm so sorry that I had to lie about my vote, blah, blah, blah.
She whipped up some tears, which really pissed me off, because I know that last week's tears were fake as F.
Yeah, so she's like, I just want to be friends in real life, blah, blah, blah.
Will you come to my wedding? She didn't say that, but... come on.
Yeah.
Davon was not having it.
Well, here's the thing.
Good.
Yeah. Davon asked Nicole specifically, like, game aside, she was like, I need to know the truth because I'm going to look like...
A jerk
if I am crapping on David.
Yeah.
Saying that he lied and all this stuff. But to be fair, like, I know she was asking on a personal level because she didn't want to look bad and, like, trash David. But at the same time, like...
It's still the game.
Yeah. So I could see why Nicole still wouldn't want to come clean. Like, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. But I could see why she wouldn't want to admit in the moment that she did it.
Well, Day was really pissed about the whole Nicole situation.
She's really pissed about it, yeah. I don't know if Nicole would be getting her vote this time.
Yeah.
I guess it would depend who she's up against.
Yeah. So, it's time to order those 2 margs, and Julie's gonna have one too. She just wants to get the F out of there.
Julie is like, I have not been able to socialize normally in months. Like, I'm ready to go out for drinks.
Yes. So... I forget who they first said it was their birthday.
Oh, it was like, I think Memphis' girlfriend.
So then Julie said, well, I don't care about her. It's Charlie Moonves' birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday, Charlie.
Yeah.
All right. So we also find out.
We finally find out who the BB legend is moving in next door.
It's not Zingbot. It's not Jesse. It's not
It is
Rachel
a BB
Riley.
legend.
It is, I would say, the biggest.
Definitely.
I don't think there's anybody bigger than Dr. Will.
Yeah.
Maybe Dan.
Well, I mean, I think you could argue Janelle. Like, popularity-wise?
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, strategy-wise.
I
like,
mean, Janelle
Dr.
made
Will
it to the final
won.
3 twice.
Dr. Will won and manipulated All-Stars as well.
Trust me, like, I'm a huge Dr. Will fan. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I can pick a definitive, like...
I can.
Number 1. All right. Well, yes, Dr. Will, absolute legend.
In danger of showing us what was under that robe within an inch of his life.
Yeah, so he was out on the...
Am I right?
Yeah, he was out on the deck. The house guests were watching from the monitor inside. And Dr. Will let them know, like, ooh, there's something going on this week.
I got my makeups on. I moved in. I bought this turd of a house. I'm flipping it. You're going to be in store for some power or prizes next week.
Yeah, so for the HOH and veto competitions, people can choose if they're going to go for the power or if they're going to go for prizes.
We're going to see who's
feeling comfortable.
It's like on Survivor. Like, if you sit out the competition and eat the food, who's going to sit out the competition?
I know, right? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So, I'm excited to see what, I guess Dr. Will will probably be hosting comps, maybe.
Well, he said he's going to be back throughout the week. So, we'll see. But guess what?
Hope he puts some clothes on.
It's a big week. Otev.
Oh, yes.
Is coming back for the veto. And Thursday night, we got to clear this house out. It is not a single eviction, not a double eviction, but a triple eviction a la BB Can.
2 full hours. Set aside your calendar right now. Write it on there. Block it off.
It's going to be a long night. So we're going to go
2 hours.
From 9 to 6.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's correct.
Yes. So it's going to be crazy.
6. Still won't get the tiny table yet. But 9 to 6.
Does they get a tinier table at 8? Or medium table?
Yeah, but I think
8,
we're probably going to skip right over the medium table.
Small one.
To the small one.
We'll see. But yeah, it's a big deal. Triple eviction is wild, man. If you guys don't watch Big Brother Canada, it's wild.
Isn't this the first triple eviction?
In U.S. history.
In U.S. history?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how they're going to do it. Is it going to be like BB Can, where it's a double eviction, but they have 3 people nominated and 2 go? Or
I don't think so.
Do you think it's 2 full rounds?
I think it's 2
plus
full rounds because It's 2 hours long.
I know. Like, what are they going to put in that 2 hours?
They could have crapshoots. They could have, you know.
I mean, it is possible. I'm saying it's possible. I just don't know what they're going to do. So, yeah, that'd be pretty sick if it was like a regular eviction and then 2 more rounds. That'd be wild.
No, I think it's going to be a regular eviction maybe. And then, maybe.
So, like the way BB Can does it.
2 out of 3. Ain't bad.
So, like BB Can.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. That's it.
Right? I hope they're going to be shocked. They're probably going to tell them before the show air, before they go live.
I don't think so, because I think they're going to want the reaction. This is the first triple eviction that they're doing.
Surprise.
No, they're going to want that reaction.
All right, well, Julie's words of wisdom this week. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry.
Okay.
I don't see what this has to do with anything.
It's just like, because the world is in turmoil right now. Julie is trying to do her part, okay?
Julie, I think you need to do more than these nebulous quotes.
All right, well, anyway.
Right? What's your opinion?
I mean, she couldn't do more, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing on the outside. I don't know.
I mean on the show. I mean, it's just like, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. Maybe she's been watching a lot of Jerry Springer lately. I don't know.
Yeah, Jerry's words of wisdom at the end there.
Yeah. And then Run's house, he used to do his little thing like at the end of the episodes from the tub. So, who knows? But let us know your thoughts in the comments.
That's it.
Remember Run's house?
Yeah,
that was
great. Fun. Diggy.
Yes.
Loved it.
Okay, but anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. And until then, much love.